There we go. Hey, hold on, let me fix my mic. How y'all doing? What's up, Skyer? Thanks for being here earlier. Oh my god, being here early? What's up, Zaku? Good to see you. How you doing? How's your Sunday? I like literally just finished stretching right before this. I had to go to the bathroom, so I'm like, like a Mr. Krabs meme. But yeah, how's everybody doing? Let me pull up all the chats. Make sure I got everything working like I should. All right, I think we're good. We're all set up. Yeah, so we've been packing hella orders. Thankfully, everyone was so nice. For my birthday, everyone was like down to let me send them something. I was super hyped on that. Or I am super hyped on that. So I've just been like, everyone in the Kaiju Club, I wrote them like a handwritten note. So like I have all these handwritten notes I wrote to like everyone that's in the Kaiju Club that helped out, or not helped out, but like, you know, let me send them something for my birthday. So I'm super hyped on that. But yeah, it's awesome. But okay, cool. So next we're doing these CDs. And then I grabbed some of these. Yo, Skyer. Yeah, my bad, Skyer. I'm like 5 minutes. How you doing, dude? Thanks. Oh my god. How you doing? Thanks for showing up early. My bad, I had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, because my legs are all messed up from skating. Oh my god. My legs are messed up from skating, right? So I have to like stretch them out twice a week or else I'll like get crazy back pain. So I finished that at like 5:59 and I was like, all right, cool. Let's get this set up. But how you doing? How's your Sunday? It's funny how it auto shuffled the slow version and then like the fast version right after. Well, I guess the normal version, you know what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I've been chilling, just been packing hella orders. I'm gonna be doing this till like 7 a.m. tomorrow. I already know. We have so many, thankfully. Skyer says, good, just working on stuff. That's what's up, dude. Are you working on your character design? Like your art? And yo, what's up? How do you say it? Kaisa Kid? Kaisa Kid? Or Kalsa Kid? How you doing, dude? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday going? And Straw Monsters New Game Plus. And Kalsa Kid says, I'm here. Sick, dude. Yeah, thanks for being here. Glad to hear your Sunday's going good. That's what's up. Anything new with you? And Skyer says, yeah, working on my character design. All right, sick, dude. Heck yeah. I'm glad to hear that you're getting so much done on your art, dude. I know I feel like I ask you like a slightly different version of this every time. I know you said you're trying to get good at both like visual and musical art, but do you have like a current like schedule for when you do either? Like is Sundays for visual art and then like, I don't know, like Saturdays for music? I think it'd be pretty cool if you had like a schedule. Be kind of silly, but cool. And Diggly, what up, dude? I got you on the hydrate. We're hydrated. All right, we're doing Nick's order. Hell yeah. And Skyer says they don't have a schedule for their art. How they do their art. It's just whenever it hits. That's sick, dude. Yeah, one thing, hey, okay, thank you, dude.
Birthday to you, brother Aaron. Stay out dak Jim Groovy mxpa dance mxpa crown mxpa dance mxpa crown mxpa dance mxpa swipe.
Yeah. Yo, okay, good to see you, dude. Thanks for the resub. Thank you for the birthday wishes. Yeah, today it was my birthday. So technically it was yesterday, but my family used to celebrate it on the 16th. So, it's like my birthday weekend. But that's a little mouse swipe. I know, right? Yeah. A little like auto text thing was pretty funny. How you doing, dude? Thanks for stopping by. Okay, how you been? Anything new with you? Oh yeah, I gotta grab some of these. Achoo. Oh, I'm gonna need a box for this. And AOK says, I'm doing amazing, having a productive month. That's what's up, dude. What's making it so productive, AOK? Hey, let me grab a box. I'm glad to hear you're feeling productive. Yeah, I mean, same, honestly. Like I've been kind of crushing it, productivity wise. I'm super thankful. Yeah, okay says, oh yeah, no, okay, you already said that. Sick. Yeah, dude. I'm glad to hear you're feeling productive. Oh, is that, who is it? Who is it? Hey, who is it? How you doing? How you feeling? How's your Sunday? Thanks for stopping by. Anything new? How's your dad doing with all the snacks? Because I know you always had to like police your dad with snacks. How's that going? They like staying out of trouble? Let me open up all these. Yeah, shout out to Nick. They got like all the CDs. AOK says, I had to invest in a new phone. My old one has dead pixels. I also have back-to-back school bash gig that wants someone me. Oh my god! So wants me to return this Friday. Hey, Digley! Thank you so much, Digley. I appreciate you, dog. Thank you for keeping this up. Always in the room's always in here. So like, yo, shouts out. I'm sure when they see it, they're gonna be like, oh, what's up? Hell yeah, Digley. Thank you. But what's up, Dylan? Good to see you. How you feeling? And AOK replying to that too. I feel you're gonna get the new phone. You know, NetNavi, what's it called? They also got a new phone recently, so we were talking about that. What phone did you get? That's a bummer. I had dead pixels. That's like a dang. Dead pixels are no fun. And who says happy birthday? Happy birthday, Groovy. Thank you, Digley. I really appreciate you, dude. How you been, Digley? How's your anything new with you? Hey, Dylan, pretty good. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate you, dog. Hell yeah. Yeah, no, it's been a cool birthday, dude. I've just been chilling. I ate so much food yesterday. It was crazy. I didn't know I could eat so much hot pot. But who is it? Says still hot, dealing with on and off rain. Oh yeah, so I was supposed to actually barbecue yesterday with some friends, but like it was like really on or off if like there was gonna be a monsoon or not on my birthday, and then there wasn't. So I was like, dang, I could have barbecued, but it was like the weather was like, yeah, you either gonna get struck by lightning or it's gonna be completely clear. I was like, I don't want to risk it. So I feel you on and off rain, but man, so I guess man brought more snacks and keeps giving me Mountain Dew kickstarts despite my heart problems. Oh no, yeah, chill on the too much caffeine's wild. Remember the charged lemonade that Panera Bread had that was like 600 grams of caffeine in it? That's crazy. Yeah, some of these what's it called? Like caffeine drinks are like wild. And I'm a caffeine fiend. Like I'm thankful that my heart can handle it, but yeah. But AOK says, got the new Galaxy 26 Ultra. Oh, sick! It's cool. It's something you used to. That's what's up. I know my buddy Frank is a big Samsung Galaxy person. Yeah, the Galaxy, sometimes the cameras on those be like are super crazy good. So that's sick that you got one, dude. Heck yeah. That's what's up. And TR says, Groovy Daddy. What's up, Groovy? I'm gonna say Groovy. What's up, TR? How you doing? Yo, didn't you have like a big, I saw in your story, you like did another like big show, right? Congrats on that, dog. You have any like stories from it? Anything you can share? And Cal said, I'm so hungry. I feel you, dude. I just finished eating like a bunch of protein pancake muffins and eggs, dude. Thankfully I'm pretty full, but I know I got some leftovers for later. I'm gonna eat. Yeah, on that note, actually, I'm so behind on orders because of my birthday. I think we'll probably stream for like about 2 hours in total. But yeah, I'm playing so much catch up. It's crazy. What's it called? But Digley says, I'm pretty good. Celebrate my 21st. When drinking. Yeah, I remember it was your birthday too, dude. Happy birthday again. It was fun. We had a blast. I'm so glad, dude. Yeah, how was your first time drinking legally? Yeah, I want to make sure, because I don't want to assume it's your first time drinking, but at least legally it is. Yeah, really. How's that, Digley? But AOK says that's a bummer. We've had rain almost daily in the middle of Georgia after 7 p.m. Yeah. No, I feel you on that. Yeah, Georgia, the weather out there is pretty wild too. So I'm not surprised to hear. And who is it says, I remember that drink killed someone? Yeah, the charged lemonade. And yeah, TR, someone died from that lemonade. Yeah. Yeah, because I guess they also had a heart problem. Who was it? Because I looked into it, because I was like, yo, like caffeine kills. I don't know, because I drink a lot of caffeine, or I used to. I slowed down a lot, but I used to drink a lot. So I was kind of like, huh? But yeah, I think what happened is that it was like a college student, and she had heart problems, so she avoided caffeine at all costs. But then she liked the lemonade, but she didn't know like how much caffeine was in it because it wasn't like labeled properly. So then sadly, that's what happened. It's just they didn't label like, okay, this has an insane amount of caffeine in it. And it was like way more than should have been in there. So yeah. But OK says, I dig the camera. Desperately needed more space on my phone. Yeah, dude. I feel you on that. Yeah, thankfully, have you heard of like, do you use Google Photos or any like photo backup solution, A-OK? Because as soon as I started backing everything up to the cloud, I was like, oh yeah, I never run out of space on my phone. So I just have it like auto clear everything that's already backed up. So yeah. And Cherry Cola says, Spill Tab is so good. I knew it, Cherry Cola, I told you. I was telling you. Yo, high five, Cherry Cola. I'm so glad you like Spill Tab. Because I've been telling everybody about Spill Tab and no one takes the time to listen, dude. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I'm so glad you get it. I've told so many people, yo, Spill Tab is the truth. And no one ever like, I don't know. People think I'm playing or something. Oh, sick, I have more of these. I didn't know. Wait, no, I need a different one. Where are my cars? That would be the very last one. For now. But, Vinny, what up, dude? What's up, Kaiju? Thank you, dude. I appreciate you, Vinny. How you doing? How's your Sunday going? And who is it says, oh, also happy belated birthday. Thank you. Who is it? I appreciate it. Yeah, my birthday was sick. My birthday was super cool. I can't complain. And what was really nice too is that one of my buddies is moving from Philly back to LA, and they were on a road trip, and they were like, hey, do you happen to be free on Saturday? And I was like, that's my birthday. And they're like, what? So they had to like stop them like redoing the road trip just so they could like hang out with my birthday. So I was like so happy and thankful. But yeah. And Digley says, I had a fun drinking. We turned Smash Bros. In a drinking game and I lost every other turn. No worries. That sounds like a good night, dude. Yo, yeah, Smash and drinking is kind of a undefeated combo for a birthday, dude. I'm not gonna lie. And Roses, real quick. Thank you, Roses. Yes, my birthday went really well. But thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday going, Roses? Cherry Cola with a high five, no problem. Heck yeah. And Cherry Cola, what did you tell me to listen to again? I mean, I can go back and watch the VOD, but can you tell me? I remember we had like a trade we were gonna do, because I listened to your thing and then I listened to my thing. So now I owe you one more thing to listen to, Cherry Cola. So if you remember, I got you. But OK says, I have to slow down on my sweets and coffee. I found out a few months ago on pre-diabetic. No, I'm gonna have less coffee. I'm deciding about the pick cloud. Might have to, my picks dumb like this. Yeah, you never know. OK, they might hack in, dude, and grab those pictures from you. But I feel you on the pre-diabetes. Yeah, my mom is diabetic, so it kind of runs in my family. So yeah, thankfully I've been okay with coffee, and I've already stopped drinking as much sugar just for like, you know, the gains to get more ripped. But yeah. But Tiara says, and yeah, watch out. Yeah, it's good to cast on your picture, Cloud. You'll be all right. But thank you, Tiara, for the happy birthday, and I'm so glad to hear you got. You said you dropped some new songs. Oh my god, I'm already losing track. Debut new songs got a good reaction. Dude, congrats on debuting those songs. Yeah, Tiara's been playing these crazy shows, y'all. They've been playing crazy big shows. I'm so glad to hear that they got a good reaction, dude. Because I know you've been grinding on making those songs, so hell yeah, Tiara. But Vinny says, my birthday was on the 5th. Mrs.'s birthday was on the 15th, and yours was recent, right? I'm flying Colorado from Portland on Thursday. Hey, so, yeah, that's funny. Yours is the 5th. Yeah, mine was the, technically it's the 18th, but I used to celebrate on the 16th. So like, yeah, we're all July birthdays. Let's go. Heck yeah. Roses says happy. Oh yeah, I said happy birthday, Rose. Thank you, Roses. Cherry Cola says happy belated. Thank you, Cherry Cola. Always in the room, stop by. Yeah, Digley. Shouts out to Digley, dude. And Cherry Cola says Lullaby for a Princess. Okay, future me, when I rewatch the VOD, listen to Lullaby for a Princess. Because I owe it to Cherry Cola now. Heck yeah. But always in the room. I've been larking. Okay, sick. I'm glad to hear, dude. No worries. But yeah, if you got a second to be on your keyboards, let me know how your Sunday's going. Always in the room. No pressure, though. And Vinny says, visiting my girlfriend's family. Keep up the hard work. Kaiju, most definitely an inspiration. I'm glad I can inspire, dude. Hell yeah. Enjoy visiting your girlfriend's family. That sounds like a good time. And yeah, dude. Thanks for stopping by, Vinny. If you're killing, oh my god, chilling still or not. But yeah, heck yeah, dude. Have fun with your girlfriend's family. Rosa says, it's been better. I haven't been feeling well. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear. Is it like a physical illness or just like a you know, you woke up feeling like kind of bleh? Is it like a brain sad day? But Rosa says, hydrate. Cherry Cola says a stretch. What's funny is actually I just stretched everything. But Tiara says, you're so sweet. Oh yeah, of course, dude. I mean, not like, dude, this whole like music stuff is so hard. It's so insanely hard. So like, you should be proud at any milestone. Because it's crazy how difficult all this stuff is. And AOK says, facts. My prayers to your loving mom. Oh, thank you, dude. My mom had type 2 diabetes, but managed to enjoy 75 years of life, but always staying strong. Yeah, of course, dude. You know, mom's doing good. Yeah, for the most part, she's just chilling. You know what I mean? Like, she learned, kind of like moved her life around it. So, like, she just drinks sugar-free everything. And I don't know, she just, you know, she be alright. She be chilling. I don't know what to say, but yeah. She be kicking it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, my mom, I think, is like, she was born in 87. So yeah, whatever then from now, she's that old. I want to say like almost 50. So yeah, if I could, you know, just do the math in my head real quick. I know her birth year, but yeah. So yeah. But Cherry Cole says lol. Heck yeah. Dylan says my birthday's the 27th. Definitely pick up the 3C. Hey, thank you, Dylan. Heck yeah. Yeah, I mean, I probably can't see it because I'm with the camera down, but I'm packing a bunch of them right now for Nick. In fact, I probably should give Nick one more of each of these. But yeah, Dylan, if you know, like no pressure at all, but you know, whenever, I'd be stoked to sign them over to you or sign and ship them over to you. But dude, happy early birthday, Dylan. You got any fun birthday plans? Vinny says, happy birthday. I'm a little busy at the moment. Always had to stop in to show love. Take it easy, most definitely. Hell yeah, Vinny. You're still here. Appreciate you stopping in and just showing some love. And thanks for the birthday wishes, Vinny. But Brat says, happy birthday, Brat. Good to see you. How you doing, dude? I was actually talking to an engineer buddy of mine recently, Brat. And I was like mentioning about how you know my WebAssembly stuff. Wait, no, I think you do. Yeah, you do, right? We talked about it before. But yeah. How you doing, bro? How's your Sunday? Thanks for the birthday wishes. Yeah, Dylan says, of course. Oh yeah. CD bundle of Straw Monsters, Ichi Mafia is still groovy. Heck yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm glad to hear. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that it was like a good mix, because sometimes I'm like, what's a good mix that I think people probably don't have already? So I thought that'd be a fun way to do buy one, get two free. Or Rosa says it's a mix of both, but it happens, I'll be okay. Okay, Roses, I'm glad you got a good optimistic view on everything, and you know you're gonna be feeling better eventually. But yeah, I'm sending you good vibes, Roses, if I can. Yeah, I mean. But Cherry Cola, congrats on finishing your medical terminology class. Let's go. I know you said you were like stressed about it, so like sick to get that over with. Heck yeah. So you can start moving on to the next thing. And Dylan says, thank you so much, bro. I don't really have plans yet, but I'm probably gonna do something for friends. Oh, sick, dude. Heck yeah. You can do what Dylan, Digley did. Digley ended up doing like Smash Brothers and drinking. They did like a Smash Brothers drinking game. Yeah, and for me, if it helps, Dylan, I did Hot Pot with some friends. I love Hot Pot, dude. Hot Pot's like my thing. Was Wild Tuesday. He gave us like a time limit, and I made sure not to eat like all day. But I kind of learned for all you can eat, the secret is like you don't want to like not eat it at all. You want to eat a small snack so your stomach still is like ready. Because if you eat nothing, then you try to like just eat a bunch of food at once. Your stomach's like, whoa. I wasn't. Whoa. You know what I mean? Whereas if you like give it like a little bit of snack, then it's like, okay, I know food's coming. And then when you can eat way. So pretty much what I'm saying is they had a 2-hour time limit. I stayed there for like an hour and 45. Just going for it, dude. Even my friends were like, Jesus, bro, why can you eat so much meat? And I was like, dude, clip that. Why can you eat so much meat? And I was like, dude, I love Hot Pot. But Rosa says, thank you. Yeah, of course. Digley says, goated. And Dylan says, Hot Pot is so good. That's what I'm saying, dude. It is hella good. Actually, right before this, I was like eating breakfast. I was watching a video on it was some video called like I tried every Chinese fast food restaurant, and one of them, they have one in LA. I think it's called like Malatong, but It's like essentially you just pull up and you grab it, like it's kind of like almost like Subway style, but you grab a big old bowl and you fill up all your hot pot ingredients and like you give it to them, and then they just boil it for you real quick, and then you get like your own hot pot like immediately right then and there. Yeah, dude, I love hot pot. I'm like, I gotta like visit China one day just to try the hot pot. But who this says, also I heard about Spain winning the World Cup. Yes, I just saw that and I'm so hyped. I literally like saw it this morning when I checked my phone. What's funny is I've been watching all the World Cup updates through Speed, you know, like the streamer. What's it called? So I saw that like Spain won against Argentina 1-0, which I'm stoked on because I really did not want Argentina to win. Towards the end, I was like, anyone but Argentina. Anyone but Argentina, and I'm so glad they lost. So heck yeah, shouts out to Spain for making my dreams come true. But Kerry Cola says, slightly off topic, but creme brulee by Split Tap is so good. That's what it is. It's such a banger. Cherry Cola, I'm telling you. Split Tap is so sick. But yeah. And Logan, dude, good to see you. It's Logan. Yes, Logan, I got you. Thank you so much again, Logan. I appreciate all the support, dude. Let me see if I can find it. So it hasn't. So technically, I send a shipping notification. Oh, it's right here. I send a shipping notification as soon as I pack it. And my bad, Logan. I would have packed it on stream for you, but here you go, Logan. This is it. I got your order already packed up. Yeah, I send a notification as soon as I like print out the label, but I could put it in. I'm putting it into the post office tomorrow for you. If that makes any sense. Yeah, the reason why I do that is because it's just, you know, easier. But also on top of that, I'm like super behind on orders, so I was like trying to get everyone in the Kaiju Club first, and then I'm now trying to play catch up. But yeah, I'm gonna be up to like 7 a.m. today, just packing orders. But yeah, if you ordered one for my birthday, thank you so much. But who is it says? Oh wait, no, I'm going in order. Cherry Cola says my mama has been doing that too with the Argentina thing. Cherry Cola. Oh, she's been watching the World Cup updates from Speed and Kai. She loves Speed and Kai. Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, I love Kai too. I actually have like a whole thing. I don't know. I had a dream the other day that I talked to Kai and I was like, dude, thank you for being there for me and my brother when he was sick, because we would just watch Kai in his like apartment when he got like sick. So it was like, yeah, Kai means a lot because it reminds me of that moment of my life. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that makes any sense. But who is it says no one wanted Argentina to win? Yeah, that's what I noticed. Is that I did not talk to a single person that was like Argentina. Like everyone was like, Argentina, please lose. Messi, I'm sorry, Messi, but you have to take one for the team and lose. But AOK says, whoop whoop, viva Espanol. Hell yeah, dude. And Carrie goes, my mom also loves cotton candy. Yeah, cotton candy's dope, dude. And AOK says, gotta go, starving, gonna chat with wifey. Please take care, friends. Thank you, AOK, again, for stopping by and the birthday wishes, dude. Tell your wife and family I say hi, if that's okay to ask. And you take care as well, dude. Take it easy. But Logan says, let's go. Fire Instagram story. Thank you, dude. Of course, Logan. Thank you so much for all the support, dude. I really appreciate you, Logan. Touch on Hydra, AOK. And Dylan says, yeah, me and my homie were rooting for France, but they lost. I'm glad Argentina lost, though. Yeah, Dylan, my order was, first I wanted Mexico to win. After Mexico, I wanted Brazil. I mean, after Brazil, I wanted Egypt. And I was like, man, you know what I mean? So I was pretty sad. They like got knocked out in that order too, which is kind of crazy. But Jericho says, for real, the amount of stuff that Argentina did on the field, politically and in general, yeah. It's like, it was wild how, like, you know, they were buddy-buddy with the FIFA guy, and, like, yeah. It was super dirty. And AOK says, man, you like ham with me? Hell yeah. Oh, thank you, AOK. I appreciate that, dog. But hell yeah. Tell them I said hi, and yeah, dude. Tell everyone in the family I say hi. But, who just says, yeah, just plain evil. Yeah, it was plain evil. And Logan says, came up with how the deals by label work for vinyls and have the manufacturer list, Shopify pre-order plugin. all that, just working on digital distribution and asking a DM artist. Oh, sick, dude. Yeah, Logan, congrats on getting all that like set up. That's what's up, dude. Oh my god, what is going on with this box? I think I'm done. And Dylan says, yo, I'm gonna head out. Have a good night, bro. Dude, thank you, Dylan. You have a good night as well. And again, happy early birthday. I think that was you, right? We're talking to so many people, my bad. But yeah, happy early birthday, Dylan, if your birthday's coming up. I think you said it was the 26th? Yeah, dude, thanks for stopping by, Dylan. I appreciate you. Or you said 27th. I'm, you know, take it easy, dude. I appreciate you stopping by. But yeah, Logan, super stoked for you to like get all that set up. Because low-key, building your Shopify page and stuff, like that's its own like task. I remember I did it once for a buddy of mine. Like they were like kind of stuck with trying to make their own like label as well. And I was showing them how to set up my Shopify and I was helping them set it up. And they were like, dude, like I never would have figured all this out. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's complicated. So congrats on getting that step done because it's like a whole day long task. But who is it says, oh no, Cherry Cola, I'm skipping around. I don't really like Kai, but I hate that annoying ass kid. Do you mean Rakai? Yeah, Rakai, yep, I already know. It's funny, I already know what you're talking about. I'm even reading the next message. Yeah, Rakai's cool. I think, you know, I think he's just a kid. You know what I mean? Like, I remember being a kid. I used to say some silly things and do some weird stuff. And plus, like, a lot of them, like, they're streamers. They're meant to, like, act a little, turn up, like, the worst parts of themselves just for the clip. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But, yeah, Rakai, sometimes I'll see clips and I'm like, bruh. So, yeah. But I think that's, like, his character. You know what I mean? But who's it says, and the Miku fans on Tumblr are happy about Spinning getting full custody of her, so yay. Yeah, I could see, what's it called? I could see Miku being Spanish. She look a little Spanish, you know what I mean? I think they made Miku like just, you know what I mean? Just general enough to look any race, really. But yeah, congrats to Spain for getting Hatsune Miku. That's the real win. Is the custody of Hatsune Miku. I love that was like a thing. Who is it? That's like so comedy. I know we talked about it last time, but like, it's still just so funny to me. But yeah, Cherry Cola says Miku fans are upset that Argentina got temporary custody. Yeah, if Miku was Argentinian, like I think we would have had a problem. I would have had to like take her off a couple playlists. No, I'm kidding. I'm messing around. I'm kidding. But Logan says, I'm gonna email you this stuff to see how it works because it's too long to post here. Playing some games with the homies and my sister, so I gotta go. Take care, go. Yeah, take it easy, Logan. And Lug has to be the best streamer at Streamer U. Yeah, honestly, I've been watching all of Lugwood's videos because Lugwood is such a like, my man's really do be doing the great like actually teach people stuff. You know what I mean? He really be teaching people stuff and like saying the real stuff about what it's like. I don't know. I have a lot of respect for Lugwood. Lugwood is one of my goats. Not gonna lie. But everything is awful. I like your name, dude. Happy birthday, Groovy. I appreciate you, dog. Thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday going? My bad, I'm just not getting to you. You know, been reading, catching up with everybody. But how you doing? Everything? Anything new with you? Thank you for the birthday wishes. I appreciate it, dude. Hell yeah. And Digley says Rakai has his moments when he acts spoiled, and that really makes him unlikable. Yeah, exactly, Digley. Exactly. And also Digley says it's like they don't care about anyone when the cameras are around because everything seems proper. Exactly, yeah, Digley. And that's the thing, is that like it's kind of like, you know, prank streamers. It's kind of like there is like a, you know, there is sadly like money to be made there by just acting like a, you know, like and like I don't care, like camera's on, I'm about to make so much, you know what I mean? But it's like at what cost, you know what I mean? At what cost? So yeah. I forgot to print out the label. I literally just have to open this again. Do I? No, I don't. I'll do it because I'll feel sad if I send them the wrong thing. But Jerry Cole says he was endangering people on the road. What's called Rosa says, oh, good thing for the curse. Who is it? Rosa. Oh yeah, you make a good point. Who is it? Because Argentina got temporary custody. That's why they lost, because whoever had Miku just kept losing. That's comedy. But oh no, that was another VTuber. But still, well, I guess is Miku a VTuber? No, Miku's more of an artist. But has anyone ever done a Miku VTube? Have they? You know what I mean? I think I have seen it, Miku, but it seems like it would be such a perfect match. But they're gonna get to do the concerts. I don't know. I'm rambling. Let me get back on topic. But Rosa says, not gonna lie, I dislike those kind of streamers for how fake and dangerous they become. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing, is that like, kind of like the prank streamers, where it's like at a certain point, it's like you have to actually putting people in danger for a prank. You know what I mean? That's a lot of like what the IRL streaming can become. Cherry Cola agrees, and yeah, to Digly's point, they put a bad rep on IRL streamers and upcoming streamers, and yeah. But Cherry Cola says my mom was pissed off at this guy named OJ, like from Stream University. Okay, thanks for clearing that up. Yeah, because I was like, the OJs, like you talking like money, like, you know what I mean, like the legendary OJs. What's those OJs make? They got all the bangers. I love the OJs. I see them live. But yeah, I guess it's a streamer named OJ. Yeah, I haven't been keeping too much with all the other streamers. Like I've seen a couple of them, but I mostly only ever see them through like the professor streams, because I'm watching it because I'm trying to learn, dude. Because even though they're streamers, like they're breaking down game on like how their stuff works. And that's what I find super interesting, low key. So it's because like I don't know, like Ludwood did a streamer university course breaking down like the like number 1000th streamer like on Twitch, and I think they make and just money stuff, but like they broke down like how much to make from subs, just like how many subs do they get, if they get sponsors, yes or no, yada yada and stuff like that. And like they made a good living, but it wasn't like for like the 1000th biggest streamer, you would think they would make way more money. But to Ludwig's point, like streaming is kind of like a winner takes all type of environment, where it's like if you're not in the top 100, then like you're kind of, I don't know, it's wild. But Rosa says, I give credit to Speed. He cut that crap out and did genuine things nowadays. But other than that, the rest also go travel and harass everyone, makes matters worse for tourists. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you make a good point. I never put that connection together. Yeah, Speed was like the OG travel streamer. Oh, yeah. But yeah, Speed now, I think, does more of like a cultural showcase than they do like a, like just messing with people. But sadly, some people are still trying to like, I don't know. Yeah, you hear your point, Roses. Yeah, I still think Speed is a little like over the top. Not even a little, they're way over the top. But I don't know. Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Speed. Y'all ever see the DM archive on Instagram? Where I love all the it's like an animation Instagram account where they make all kinds of funny stuff, but like Speed's like a recurring character and is like animations. It's pretty funny. Hey, Dylan.
Merch order from Dylan.
Thank you, Dylan. If you're watching, let me know and I'll pack it right now. But you Simply Dale, dude, what up? Happy birthday, Groovy. I appreciate you, Simply Dale. How you been, dude? If you got a second, you know what I mean? I appreciate the birthday wishes, dude. Heck yeah. But yeah, dude, it's good to see you. Cherry Cole says, I feel like that person would be sued if they use Miku's likeness. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Well, I mean, like, Miku Hatsune, the company. I wonder if they've ever been like, yo, let's hire somebody to be the Miku VTuber for us, you know what I mean? And just like do like a voice changer so they sound like Miku or something. I'm sure they could, yeah, man. But Who's says they would, and getting sued by a piano company is the last thing you need. Yeah, true. Yeah.
Who else grooving Kaiju?
Thank you, Digley. I never heard that before. Who was grooving their kaiju? That's comedy. I don't know why it never popped in my head. Hell yeah, Digley, I appreciate you, Todd. I appreciate the bits. That's comedy, dude. Who else grooving their kaiju? Hell yeah. We were talking about streamer. Have y'all had any like favorite streamer university moments? Because I've been watching like clips here and there. I've been seeing a lot of clips. But I've been liking all like the Ludwig clips of him just being like, you don't want it bad enough. And just being like, if you can't write down your goals, quit. I'm like, hell yeah, Ludwig, let them know. Because I be writing down my goals. I got goals. I write them all down. But Subidale says, been super tired. Last week, had to work an extra 8 hours. Damn. get the day off to spend time with my girlfriend. Aw, she was taking out my time. Just came back from Maryland picking her up. Aw, Deo. You know, I've been telling that Navi dude, you're doing the same thing as him. I've been like, dude, you're doing overtime boyfriend, dude. Let's go. No, that's super cute though. I'm so happy for you, dog. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear y'all are like having a good time. And that's like, I'm sure it means a lot to her that you're like working overtime just so you can like spend more time with her. That's so cute. Hell yeah. But yeah, dude. Yeah, I feel like I'm being tired. You don't forget to take time for yourself. But I understand being an overtime boyfriend. You know, sometimes you got to do it. But Rosa says, I didn't know what that was until that clip showed up. Oh, I'm sorry, Rosa. Which clip? The one with Ludwig? Or were we talking about a different one? And Cherry Cola says, Wardrobe and Max being roommates. They developed that brotherly relationships. And that's it. Are you talking Black Boy Max? Cherry Cola? I forgot to pronounce the next thing. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, oh, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. I did like two yes at the same time. But for Cherry Cola, sick. Yeah, I need to get more into Black Boy Max. I've watched a couple of their streams, but I haven't gotten too into their stuff. So I need to do that. And but that's cool that they have like good roommates. I've noticed. I think I know who you're talking about because the clips I have seen of Black Boy Max, I think I know who you're talking about. And how's my hair though? My hair's doing good. You know, chilling. Same as no hair is falling out. That's good. But I've also been I changed my shampoo, so it's a lot less like I think like hard on my hair, if that makes sense. So yeah. So thankfully, no more hair falling out. And then for Roses, yes. Yeah, you didn't know what Streamer University was till the clip showed up. Yeah, it's a thing that now I was confused why Streamer University wasn't until recently. Didn't we learn from YouTube? Was the thing? Oh yeah. So Kai, pretty much like the biggest streamer, started like this thing called Streamer University, where he gets a bunch of small streamers and like eventually gives them like a chance to like make a bunch of clips, and then some people end up watching it because like all the favorite creators like essentially move in together in a dorm to like do a week-long thing where they teach smaller streamers how to stream. So it gives small streamers a chance to like get their name out there, and the big streamers kind of get like, it's like a very like win for everyone involved. It's honestly a genius idea. But yeah, so every streamer ever is like throwing clips like crazy right now, so it's probably gonna see it nonstop on every TikTok, Instagram for like till it's over. So yeah. But what's really nice about it is that they, to your point, like don't we learn from YouTube? A lot of the like classes they do, they just end up putting on YouTube anyway. So if you ever wanted to learn how to stream and stuff, you don't have to like get in to still learn the information, which is like, oh. So yeah, it's really cool. As someone who like watches YouTube just to learn stuff all day, oh, it's like, it's heaven for me. So yeah. But somebody else says, Lamau absolutely on Overtime Boyfriend. Yeah, I don't know. Overtime Boyfriend is just a comedy. I feel like that'd be a sick artist name. Overtime Boyfriend. That would be low-key. Or like a sick DJ name too. But anyways, there was a Chinese festival here we went to, so I'm allowing it. Oh, nice. That's sick. Yeah, I love Asian festivals. The food usually is so dank. We have one for free every year here in Phoenix, where yeah, it's super nice. I think it's called Natsuri. But yeah, it's essentially a bunch of food vendors, and like like they have like a bunch of Japanese trinkets, and it's a hella fun time. I think I didn't go last year though, because like I think it was like, I forgot why. I think 10 different friend groups out here, or not 10. Let's not be dramatic. 4 different friend groups out here all asked me to go with them on like during their clique. So I don't know, it was like a whole like, does that make sense? Because I was like, if I go with this friend, this other friend's gonna be like, what the heck, bro? And then like the other friend would be like, what the heck, bro? And I have to like multiply myself to 4 different friend groups, and like they were all like in different scenes, like I know them for different reasons. So like it couldn't be like we all hang out together, because like one likes skateboarding, one likes music, one likes video games, and it would have been like, what's going on? So yeah. And then I don't know if you'll ever have this problem, but then even if I were to be like, okay, I'll just mix them anyways, then I become like the designated logistics manager for all, you know what I mean? And that's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna just stay home. But anyways, I'm rambling. But Who's it says, nope, because even if we learn a lesson, we forget afterwards and repeat the same bad ideas. Yeah, no, I feel like the world do be working in cycles. But yeah. Cherry Cola says, oh yeah, OJ was made to show from the max. Oh yeah. Was that the I might have seen it right before we started streaming. I went to the bathroom on my phone and I was like, huh? But yeah, I didn't see the full context of like what's going on to Black Boy Max. But yeah. Yeah, what's cool too is some of my like LA homies, they run like it was like a Japanese festival called Taste of Japan. And they happen like across LA, Phoenix, like they happen all over. And I think that's the last Japanese festival I went to, and that was super sick because they had like a tuna cutting ceremony where they showed you how they cut a tuna. And then like later on, because like technically was like helping work with the event because they handled like music on some stage and like performance and stuff. So like they were like kind of like the, hey, we're DJing like city pop, and then people are gonna do their like, you know, Japanese tea ceremonies and stuff, and they were in charge of like handling the mics and all that. Just like half like AV, half like DJ gig, and then we were gonna play a show after. So it was like a whole thing where it's like the festival during the day, and then I booked a show for us at night. So it was like it worked out. But what's cool is they did a tuna cutting ceremony, right? And since I technically was working the event, they all gave us free like super mega fresh from Japan tuna, and like you know what I mean? So it was like, oh, it was so good. It's like, you know, the tuna has so much like tuna because it's like a big old fish that they like sold half of it and they kept the other half for staff, and I was like, hey. But Rosa says that's awesome. Yeah, thank you, Rosa. And Cherry Cola says OJ called Max a demon because he had Diva tattooed on his side. Oh, I mean, that's just, I don't know. I wouldn't. I mean, I know it's a clip, but I wouldn't. If someone told me that, I'd be like, okay. Okay. Oh, there's a mosquito in here. Oh no. Oh. It's trying to get me. I see it. But Rosa says, I'll be back later if you're live. If not, take care, everyone. See you guys. Okay, cool, Rosa. Thanks for stopping by, as always. And yeah, you take care as well. Thank you, Rosa, for stopping by. Oh, there's a mosquito. And then Cherry Cola says, and then OJ just continued to insult. Yeah, that's wild. I didn't watch the whole clip. I only watched a bit of it. And honestly, I couldn't understand the guy that well. And I was like, I gotta stream. So I kept scrolling. But yeah. But somebody else says, dang, not to underappreciate, but there was only food. The light sculptures they had were nice, and the 3-in-1 performance, and you had to pay $30 each. Yours sound way better. Yeah, that's wild, yeah. That's the thing is that, like, I don't know, it's wild how much they charge for a lot of these, which, you know, everyone deserves to get their money. But, yeah, ours, the Taste of Japan one also costs money to get in. It's kind of crazy, because it's like, it costs money to get in, and then you have to buy the food at the thing. So it's like you're paying to pay. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, what? But so yeah, so Taste Japan costs money to get, but the Matsuri one, that's ran by the city of Phoenix, so that one's free, and that one's really cool. So the Matsuri one's a lot more chill, but the Taste Japan one's like a proper production. So like, Matsuri's more sound like the one that you went to Simply Deo, except ours is free, and the Taste of Japan is like they have like a sumo wrestling match you can watch, so that's like pretty sick. Yeah, I mean, but yeah. So I would say I've been to something about the same as yours, simply is what I'm trying to say. So you know what I mean? Oh my god, it's not a mosquito, I think it's a fly, and it's just like so interested in who I am. But yeah. And so it just, yeah, the food is nice, but darn, it's way too expensive. It really, yeah. Like, this is gonna sound crazy, but sometimes I'm like, you know what? I'm down to go back to being called like nerd and geek, and I mean that's like, you know what I mean? Not that nice if it means that, you know, Japanese food can cost $10 again. You know what I mean? It got too popular. Now everyone's like, $100 for this piece of sushi. You know what I mean? It's like, we told too many people to get into anime. We should have gate kept anime to ourselves, dude. I'm completely kidding, but you know what I mean. I'm making a joke. But it would be cheaper though if we did. Just throwing it out there. So yeah. But Cherry Cole says, and then Wardrobe stepped in to confront OJ about it, but OJ sounded narcissistic the whole type. For sure. Goodness. Electric swatters are amazing. I need to get one. Flies are annoying. Can vouch for that since I killed 3 in the past. Yeah, no, I feel it. Yeah. What was it? I don't know. For some reason, I've been getting like little small mosquitoes in my apartment. Like, but because I opened my door right here to let some air in, I think it might have flown in. But yeah. And Digley says, hydrate. I got you, Digley. The less in my caffeine juice. Oh my god. Yeah, and somebody else says, we got 5 dumplings for $12. Dude, that's crazy. That's like almost, that's more than $2 per dumpling, dude. That's crazy. How big were they? I mean, you can't show me shit. Simply Deo, teleport on screen and show me how big the dumplings were. But you know, yeah, like, were they a decent size at least, or were they like super small? Dude, I get so into the stream that I'm like, yeah, we're just talking. Can you show me how big? It's funny. But yeah, dude, yeah, sometimes they just completely, I'm like, just ripping you off because they know, I mean, you're at a festival. Luna says, I will be investing in one in the future since I'm getting tired of breathing in bug spray. Yeah, no, same. Yeah, bug spray is not good for you, yeah. Especially it's not good for your pets, too. You have to be really careful about your pets. And somebody else says, Lamal, they were semi-bite size. I think like 2 bites. Oh my god. Heck yeah, dude. I mean, not heck yeah. I'm sorry. I have like something stuck in my throat. But that's a bummer. I'd be mad as hell. That means each bite was like $1.50. You know what I mean? $1.50 for a bite. That's how I calculate. So sometimes, you know, ever seen like Everybody Hates Chris? Sometimes I for real feel like the dad that's just like calculating, like, that's like 10 cents of milk you just spilled. But Cherry Cole says, sorry to jump topics, but I love how a lot of black hate crumble cookie. Yeah, I like crumble cookie. To me, I've actually never, I might have had it once. It was okay. But like how terrible it is for you is crazy. Like 1 crumble cookie is like 3,000 calories. It's like, what do you, like, it should be illegal to make food like that. Like genuinely, like at your house, go for it. Go for it. But if you're going to be a business, like that's, like you're hurting people. At that, I don't know. In my opinion. At that point, it's like, that's irresponsible. It's like you might as well be selling like cigarettes at that point, you know what I mean? But Zerv, what's up, dude? How you doing? How you feeling? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday? Zerv says, is it Monster Tape Zero the one that you're still advertising? Yeah, Monster Tape Zero is the album that I do the album's free, just pay the shipping. And yeah, see if you want to check it out. I have a link in my bio, or you just go to groovykaiju.com. My bad, y'all. I have to, let me stop and grab water before I die. Oh my god. Yeah, because I use like a caffeine powder thing, and sometimes like at the very end of it, I'll like inhale a bunch of powder, and I'm just like, oh shit. And then of course my water dispenser is super slow. At least I like the song. Oh my god. I'm so happy I did that. Somebody says, I was hungry and was in the moment, but that's how I was feeling. Yeah, no. That's the thing, is that they get you. Because it's like, you know, you're walking around that festival, it's all like this hella good smelling food. And it's like, your brain starts to be like, who cares about money? Must eat food. You know what I mean? And like takes over. So, nah, I don't blame you, dude. Because like I think like the whole environment is designed for you to make, you know, food decisions that are questionable. That's how they get you. But yeah, cherry cola 3,000 only. Yeah, no, it can get worse than that. Cherry cola, you can get a point when it comes to crumble cookie. Like I think I've seen one like 4,000 or 5,000 calories. It's crazy. And it says, "How are we not dead from that?" That's what I'm saying. That's the question I'm asking. But somebody says, "What's up with crumble cookie? I've never had it." Yeah, honestly. So it's the thing is that it's just like a really big cookie. Like the whole thing is supposed to divide it into 4s. But like even it's not that big of a cookie. So like even like a 4th of a crumble cookie is still like a whole meal. And like if you would eat it, you wouldn't think you're eating 1,000 calories. Like they really, it doesn't taste like overly sweet. Like they just pump it, like I don't know. They get like the calorie needle and they just inject it because it doesn't even make sense how it has so much, but it does. So yeah. And Digley says Insomnia's 2,000 times. Yeah, I like Insomnia cookie. Insomnia's like a lot better, and it's like way more manageable if you like eating cookies. But yeah. But Zerb says the clips you put into the ad sound fire. I'm gonna check it out. Hey, thank you, Zerb. I appreciate it, dude. Yeah. You know, no pressure at all, but I'd be stoked to sign and ship one over to you, dude. So whenever you're ready, feel free. And yeah, dude, I'll send it over to you. Thank you, Zerb, for checking it out. I'm glad you like the tunes. Heck yeah. Digley says Crumble also lists to drink does a shit ton of sugar. That's wild. Yeah, what are they doing, dude? I don't know. I think it's because like all that investor money, so they're just trying to like probably cash out. Like let's just make the most addicting, bad for you food before everyone finds out, and then cash out the stock and then call it a day. Or some investor brain like that or something like that. That's what I would assume. And Cherry Cola says overpriced, underrated dough, sugary as hell. Yeah. Like Oreo McFlurry's amount of sugar. Yeah, dude. I would say worse. More than that. Oh yeah, Digley and everyone else said it. One cookie was 8,000. Whoa, 8,000 Cherry Cola? That's crazy. That's, yeah, if you cut the cookie into 4s, that's 2,000 calories worth. That's your entire day's worth of calories. That's crazy. Somebody else says, oh damn, well, I'll be avoiding them in the future. I think I have some insomnia spots around me. Yeah, insomnia is good, but it's like once a month. Because insomnia is like not, it's a good cookie. It's still like not a good for you cookie. If that makes sense.
New merch order from Cyrus.
Thank you, Cyrus. I appreciate it. You're watching Let Me Know Packer right now. Hell yeah, Cyrus. But and to Digley's point, insomnia is way better than crumble. But like I don't know, it's just it's, you know what I mean, it's still a cookie. If that makes any sense. Like it's still a cookie meant to like taste really, really good. But maybe that's my own problems with food, so like don't listen to me. But yeah, I would do insomnia over crumble any day of the week, month, year, century. And Eli says, hey Groovy, happy birthday. Hey, thank you, Eli. I appreciate it, dude. How you doing? How's your Sunday going? And thanks for the birthday wishes, Eli. I really appreciate it. And Digley says 4 times you know around in one day. Cookies doughy on purpose. Oh yeah, Digley. Well, yeah. If you were to eat a whole crumble cookie, dude, like that's GG's, man. That's GG's. I've always eaten just a piece, but I've only had it once. Cause like I worked somewhere where they brought a crumble cookie once, and I was like, I've never had one before, and I've just heard horror stories of them. You know what I mean? So yeah. And oh, Zervit, were you Cyrus? Thank you so much, Zerv. I really appreciate it. Oh, I got the bug. Let's go. But yeah, if that's you right now, let me pull this out for Zerv then, real quick. Simply Dale says, OG, that's way too much even for me, who's into sugary stuff. I can kill myself. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Simply Dale, please do not kill yourself over a cookie. It's crazy that they, like, I don't know, they even allow that. And Zerv says, yeah, that was me. Oh, thank you so much, Zerv. Okay, I'll pack it right now for you if you're hanging out. Literally right now. We're doing it. Thank you, Zerv. I appreciate you. Hell yeah. I'll throw in extra stickers for you, too. And thanks for grabbing the stickers, dude. Like, but I'll throw in, like, a bunch more. Oh, yeah. Who's it says they're definitely trying to kill us with Crumble Cookie. What it sounds like. Smudo says, Cherry Cola. They also have a partnership with Dove as well. Crumble Cookie had a partnership with Dove? Cherry, is that what you're saying, Cherry Cola? What do they have in common? And Sabido says screw up my yeah, no, Sabido, honestly, when it comes to sweets, I kind of hit the point where, yeah, I make all my own sweets. Because, like, you can control, like, the portions way better. And, like, you know, it'll be a lot less, I don't know. 'Cause they just put whatever. They, like, do not care about you. You know what I mean? That's, like, what I've learned. They really do not care about you. They're going to put whatever food goes in there so you buy it again. Regardless of, like, your health or anything. Because sometimes they'll make, I don't know, like, chocolate chip cookies, like, even choosing, like, dark chocolate over milk chocolate, like, I don't know, me personally, it wouldn't taste that much different. It wouldn't make it like a, oh my god, my sticker cookie is so much better. But it would, like, makes it instant, like, way healthier for you. Because dark chocolate's, like, actually not that bad for you. So, yeah. I don't know, stuff like that. That's just, like, little small things that, like, it would be just as good, but, like, it would just not be horrible for you. I don't know. Cherry Cola, that's the difference between soft and chewy and dough that was baked under a bedside lamp. Spitting. But Eli says, oh, it's been going all right. How about you? I've been doing good. It was just my birthday recently, so I ate a bunch of hot pot. And yeah. So I'm like, you know, we're just chilling, packing orders and stuff, hanging out. Can't complain. One of my friends drove down because they were like on a road trip, so they saw me for my birthday, and that was really sweet. And yeah, dude, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Eli. But yeah, Zerv, I'm hooking it up right now with the stickers for you. I got you. Thank you so much, Zerv. I appreciate you. Okay, we'll throw in one of these. Bam, bam, bam. Bam. And then I'll give you double the mini stickers. And Digley says, I would say more like phone flashlight cook. Yeah. Could you imagine just being a Crumble Cookie employee, just standing there the whole entire time, just until it cooks? That's funny, Digley. This is like some high school kid. And more like a college kid, but like some college kid just standing there with their phone. Yeah, Zerv, if you're watching, thank you so much for grabbing this live. Let's see if I don't fall, but I gave you all these stickers. All these stickers, dude, so heck yeah. It'll be inside the CD too when you get it. So just make sure you check inside. Dun, dun. But Cherry Cole says, yep, Crumble Cookie did a what's it called? Collab with Dove. They made Crumble Cookie body washes, body scrubs, and deodorants. I don't want to smell like a Crumble Cookie, dude. I'm surprised Dove did that. I'm not trying to smell like a Crumble Cookie. People come to me and be like, why do you smell straight sugar and uncooked cookie dough? You know what I mean? If I was standing next to that person, I'd be like, what? I don't know. I'd be so confused. Yeah, you agree. Who's out here trying to smell like a cookie? That's funny. And Chickle says, some people want to smell like a baker, and I respect that. I'm one of those people, but I don't want my pits to smell like a damn cookie, especially since I sweat a lot. Well, that's different. Smelling like there's a different, if I may. A bakery you don't have to smell like a crumble cookie smells like straight sugar. Like a bakery, that smells like, you know, like there's a little bit of bread in there. Like I don't know. A bakery feels more like a mom's, smells more like a mom's kitchen. It was like cookies in the oven. Or the crumble cookie smells like a bag of sugar. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I get where you're coming from, Cherry Cola, but I still would rather go for like the, you know, like birthday cake body wash over the crumble cookie one. Because the birthday cake's gonna, you know what I mean? You can kind of smell, I don't know. But Cherry Cola says, true. Okay, sick. I'm glad I'm spitting someone. I think there's like a little bit of a nuance. But heck yeah. Oh, whoa. But yeah, crumble cookie is wild. And Butter, what up, dude? Birthday stream, no way. Yeah, technically it was yesterday, but I usually celebrate on the 16th. But yes, it's technically like birthday weekend stream. How you doing, dude? How you feeling, Butter? How's your trucking job going? I'm pretty sure that was you, right? Yeah, you're the one trucking, or starting to truck. Into that trucker lifestyle. Hey, Thomas.
New merch order from Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. If you're watching, let me know. I'll pack it right now. Like we just did preserve. Or I'm almost done with it too. Most guys are all good to go. And Who's it says, then again, I wouldn't want any part that's what's a lot to smell like a cookie. Ugh. Thinking about maybe it's gross out. Yeah. Sweaty cookie, dude. Extra moist. Yeah. But Butter says, I test out Tuesday. Sick, dude. Well, good luck on your test. I hope you pass. Somebody else says, ew. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, how's Destiny going, Siblidale? Any fun new stories there? Cherry Cole says, I want to smell like vanilla, chocolate, caramel, cherries, etc. But a crumble cookie, ew. Yeah, okay, no, Cherry, see, those are all amazing smells, yeah. Yeah. I like smelling like a Caribbean island. I don't know what he says, but I like smelling like the beach. And baby powder. Those are my favorite smells. And Tomato says vanilla all the way. Vanilla's the best smell. Heck yeah. Yeah, when it comes to foods, I love the smell of vanilla. But I'm a dude, so I think what I want to smell like is slightly different. But yeah, I want to smell like a Caribbean island. Yeah, all like the fragrances stuff I usually buy tend to be more like nautical. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like I'll get like like you're chilling by the like lake. Like he'll be like smells would be like yacht lake or like yacht on the lake or something. I don't know. Or boat on the lake. I don't know why, but that's what my brain is like, hell yeah. And Cherry Cole says you gotta be careful with wearing vanilla scents in the heat. It can sour real quick. Oh, I didn't know that. I'll keep it. Thank you. Oh, is mine? I don't think mine's vanilla. I have like a kind of smells like pepper. So I've been trying to experiment with new clones. I got one that was like on the cheaper end, and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have got this one. It doesn't smell bad, but it's very like pepper musk. I'm like, huh. So yeah, I'll keep that in mind for vanilla because yeah, it gets hot. Like there'll be times here in Phoenix where I'll just be like, what's it called? I'll just be standing outside for like 5 minutes and just sweating. But somebody else says Destiny has reached its definitive conclusion. Been raiding here and there with my friends on the weekends. If they get on, but there's no more fear of missing out. I can actually now recommend the game. Okay, sick, heck yeah. Yeah, the only reason I tried to get into Destiny a while back, but I think I mentioned it, but it's the first game I ever played where there was like so much going on I couldn't understand what was happening. And I was like, am I dumb? You know what I mean? But yeah, somebody else says I try layering my scents every now and then just to make sure it doesn't get old. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, I really like Scentbird. My buddy Newport was like, do not use Scentbird. It's like so overpriced for what you get. But I really like that it was like a nice rotation. Like I always smelled like something fresh and new once a month. But it is kind of like low key in terms of like how much you get per vial. It's, yeah. It'd be cheaper just to buy the expensive cologne and use it like over a year. And Cherry Cola says, that's why if you want to buy vanilla scents for the summer, it needs to be a combination of vanilla and something else. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind, Cherry Cola. Thank you. And somebody else says, completely fair. I think the system is still kind of like it, but now you can actually pay yourself for everything. Oh, okay, sick. Yeah, well, give you real something. It was more like the HUD. Like it was like you got this thing down here, this thing down here, and like you have like this mini map marker. Like it was like the most like HUD I've ever seen in my life. Where I was like, what does this mean? That mean? It was just so much going on, and like the mini map just didn't make sense to me. Like, you know, when you like detect enemies near you, I just couldn't even get it. But Zerv, if you're still watching, dude, here's your order. Thank you so much for the support, dog. It'll be in the mail by Monday or tomorrow. Let's get it in there. So this is that makes sense. I'm actually get back in December again too for more colognes to start discovering again. Yeah, I ended up like blocking my Scentbird. I took a screenshot of all the scents that I like. And then I've been trying to find like the equivalent cheap versions of it, and it didn't work out too good. Literally, I was like, oh, I kind of want the original, the one that I actually liked. But yeah. All right. And Cherry Cole says, to avoid the sour smell, look for vanilla scents that have citrus, sea salt, woody scents mixed with vanilla. Sick. Cherry Cole, thank you for all the... You're spitting right now. Thank you for all the pro tips. Yeah, because I wouldn't wear vanilla too much, but yeah. I'm glad that you know all the pro tips on vanilla. But I do eat a lot of vanilla, that's for sure. And like one of my favorite flavors, or favorite smells for like incense was vanilla. Mom used to do a lot of vanilla incense growing up. Oh yeah. And somebody else was, noted. Heck yeah. But other than that, what's wild is I've been like going like to Walmart every once in a while, and I noticed that there's like some like psychic person that's been handing out flyers all around town of like, you know, get my psychic services. I will like balance your chakra and stuff like that. I've been like super tripped out by that because I'm like, yo, I respect the hustle of you going car to car, putting like spiritual things on like people's cars. Because I know for a fact that's be someone's like, no, get this off. You know what I mean? Just like, I can't believe you would offer me these. You know what I mean? No. I was surprised like no one's like coming up to them and like, how dare you? But yeah, that's something I noticed recently. I took a picture of just like the flyer like all stepped on. Hey!
Love sign, love sign, love sign.
Thank you for the prime subs in 3Dayo. I appreciate you, dog. Hell yeah. What's also cool is that they're doing a... Again, I'm like, kind of like, ugh. What's it called? I'm kind of like not too into the Dodgers, but I guess they're doing a Godzilla night. I thought that was pretty cool. They're gonna give out like a Godzilla -0 bobblehead at the Dodger Stadium. Like, that's pretty baller. But why the Dodgers? Well, I guess Ohtani. But yeah. I need another box. That's what I'm looking for. I thought I had one. Huh. But Joe says, I drank a smoothie for breakfast today. I'm kind of proud of myself. Oh, hell yeah. No, smoothies are dank. Yeah, what'd you put in your smoothie, Cherry Cola? Let me grab a box real quick, my bad. Dun, dun. It's my favorite Groovy Kaiju song. Dun, dun. Somebody says, nah, I hate it when those flyers where they call your card junk. So what's funny is, yeah, but back when I lived in LA, dude, whenever I saw him, I was like, yeah, that car kind of is. Yeah, I mean, but yeah, but they definitely like at a certain point, because the way they get paid, if I'm not mistaken, is that they just give like a kid like, hey, look, I'm paying you a flat $200. Put these on like, you know, as many junk cars as you can find, and so then they're like, well, if I'm only gonna pay $200 and not hourly, then my best strategy is just to put them on every car I see rather than just the junk ones. So they end up getting like a really nice car with like we buy junk cars, and it's like, bruh, yeah, I mean, but it's because the person that's like handing them out or putting them on cars, yeah, they're not incentivized to like really take their time trying to find like the right target audience. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's still insulting, but like I don't know. Does that make sense? I would take it personal because it's like if you I don't know. That's how I see it. Yeah, Jerry Gold just insulting your taste in cars. I'm out. Yeah, no, it is a bit of that. Yeah. What says? That's what I'm saying. My car's a treasure. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's more just like, you know, they're just trying to get their job done as fast as possible because like they get paid the same most likely. Heck yeah. And Cherry Cole says for the smoothie, it was very basic, but it was strawberries, blueberries for fiber, oats, peanut butter, and milk. That sounds so good, Cherry Cola. What's sad is because of my stomach, so I can't eat any of those. I guess I have the peanut butter and milk, but literally everything else I wouldn't really eat anymore. But no, yeah, smoothies are so dang. I feel like I should eat them more, but the thing you have to watch out for is just smoothies low key. They be getting up there in calories and sugar. Much as I love them. But yeah, especially the oats. I never tried putting oats in my smoothies. That sounds so dang. Back when I could eat smoothies. Chico says, damn. Ooh, that's fine. I know, right? It sounds so good. But Varan, dude, thanks for stopping by. Happy birthday, Kaiju. It's Ethan. Thank you for everything. We're listening to the tapes right now. Thank you, dude. Heck yeah, Ethan. I appreciate it, dog. So glad to hear you're enjoying the tapes. And yeah, dude, thank you for the birthday wishes. And thank you for everything as well and all the support. Glad to hear you and the boys are enjoying the tapes, dude. That's what's up. And Adam C says, happy birthday. Thank you, Adam. Appreciate the birthday wishes as well. And Varan and Adam, how's your Sunday going? If you got a second. No worries if not. I know, Varan, you're like hanging out with your homies right now. Hanging out with the boys. So yeah, if you got a second, it'd be so good to hear your Sunday's going. And Cherry Cole says, you gotta reset your stomach at this point. You gotta start over, get a brand new stomach. But it's not been too bad. Like, I can still eat hot pot and stuff. And it is a bummer though, because did I tell you guys this? I don't think I did. Or tell y'all. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I don't want to say guys. So I used to be a big like guys are gender neutral, you know, because like people go like, hey, what's up, guys? And it's like, you know, it's like men and women or they them, but yeah, hey, what's up, guys? It's like guys is gender neutral, like, you know what I mean? And some I saw a tweet once that was like, if you wouldn't say it to your friend in a sentence, if you wouldn't say this word while talking to a friend, then it's not gender neutral. And the sentence was like, oh, I slept with my guy last night. I slept with my guys last night. It's like, you know what I mean? And it made me stop and be like, I mean, I would, but 99% of people would not instantly think, okay, yeah, he just, you know, yeah, makes you think, guys, makes you think. And like, I would, if someone told me that, I wouldn't immediately think, oh, wow, okay, you slept with a bunch of dudes, you know, or you see dudes, but yeah, oh, he slept with a bunch of like men last night. But it made me stop and go, you know what? Like, I wouldn't say that to my mom. My mom would be like, excuse me? So yeah, slept with my guy last night. So yeah. Silvadeo says, everyone feels too formal. Guy feels just right. Yeah, it does, yeah. What's it called? That's why I say y'all. It's just because I feel like that. I'm not Southern at all, but I feel like y'all, you know, you all kind of works. But so I'll say y'all, but I still stand by dude, because I would tell my mom, yeah, you know, I mean, I slept in the same bed with my dude last night, and my mom was like, your dude? I'm like, my girlfriend. And you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? I feel like that one. Dude, I feel like I'll stand on it. With guys, I'm like, guy, you know, I don't know. But Frisian says, what up, Groovy? What's up, Frisian? Thanks for stopping by. How's your Sunday, dog? Talking about if guys is gender neutral or not. Skyr, I love you, dude. So good. Makes you think. But yeah, the point I was gonna make was we were talking about food. Yeah, so for the smoothie with the blueberries and stuff, cherry cola, I went to another tarot night because I've been trying to learn the tarot cards and stuff. I did really good again, so I'm pretty stoked on that. But what was wild is that like someone was like, yeah, I stopped like eating meat because like, you know, it's like people there, they're a lot more woo-woo. So it's like, vegan is the way to go, yada yada yada. And like I literally pulled up because I wanted to bring snacks because last time they had snacks, like they gave to everyone. But I was like, well, I can't eat those, can't eat that. So I was like, let me just bring my own snacks. So I brought my own like, you know, like beef jerky sticks because I can eat meat. And then everyone at the table was like, yeah, being vegan is the best. How dare you eat animals? And I was like, let me just hide my snack real quick. You know what I mean? But at the same time, everyone was like getting like pineapples and fruit. And I was like, I almost was on to be like, hey, like, yes, but people like me actually, I can't eat most fruit anymore. I can only eat guavas. That's the only fruit I can eat. So, and like someone even made like cookies and I feel so bad because they look so good. And she was like, hey, like, thanks for joining our community. Like, you want some cookies? And at this point, I'm like, okay, it's not a cult, I'm pretty sure. So, you know what I mean? So I was like, I'll try a cookie. But I was like, hey, like, I'd love to, but I literally can't. And they're like, oh, it's getting worse. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I'm sorry, I went on the whole thing. But Digley says, it makes sense to be gender neutral. Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I think it depends on the person. I feel like guys, dudes, all those are all like up to debate. I think to me, like, dude, gender neutral, guys, I'm like on the fence about if it is. But Cherry Cola says, we call everyone every ponies. You'll get a lot more stares for your inclusiveness. Cherry Cola. That's comedy. Hey, every ponies. I'm gonna start. Oh, I'm gonna take that. I'll do the next Kaiju Club update. I'll be like, yo, every ponies, what's up? Oh, you know what's also made me so mad? I had the funniest joke at the tarot night and no one laughed except this one person. I was kind of mad that no one thought it was funny. But there was like an older dude there. Because like some of like the woo-woo people, sometimes it'd be like some random dude who's like 60 something. That's like, oh, I was back around when like, you know, during like the Led Zeppelin, like, you know, Jimi Hendrix LSD movement and stuff. So like, we'll get people like that. And he was like, yeah, you know, like they were gonna go ahead and change the dog food, but they found out most like they were gonna put something like new like thing in dog food, but they decided not to because they found out like I think 20% of dog food isn't only eaten by dogs. Like 20% of dog food they couldn't account for like dogs eating it. They're like pretty sure that like humans were also eating dog food for some reason. And I was like, I mean, those Scooby snacks be hitting different. And I was like ready for just everyone to start dying laughing. And I was like, what? I was like, have you ever seen Scooby Doo? That was funny. I was so mad. But yeah. I'm sorry. Sky says, it's only a cult when they break out the Kool-Aid. Yes, the first one I went to, there was no Kool-Aid, thankfully. But yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it. I've been keeping an eye on it. Not to like, you know, put that like negative stereotype on that, but you know, I want to be safe. So I don't know. I'm the kind of like, whenever I join a new, because I feel like for any community or a new like group, you kind of want to like be happy what's about you, because you don't know who everyone is. Like someone could be like, yo, actually, I am terrible towards women. And it's like, well, actually, I don't want to be here anymore. You know what I mean? So yes, I'm always kind of suss out everybody first before I'm like, I'll have a cookie. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. Since I'll be like that sometimes. I get you. Yeah. Diggly says the Groovy snacks. Yeah. Thank you for reminding me of Scooby snacks, Diggly. And yeah, Shaggy and Scoob make them look. Hey, dude, you look really good, dude. I'm trying to eat a Scooby snack. Dude. Bring them on the plane, dog. And Frisian says, I think dude can be gender neutral. It just depends on how you use it. Yeah. What do you think about guys, Frisian? Like if I'm like, what's up, guy? Is that gender neutral? Because I agree on dude being gender neutral, but guys where I'm kind of like, maybe not. What do you think, Frisian? I also think about all the time. You know, have you seen this? I'm sure most of us have, but have you seen the Scooby-Doo movie, like the live action one, the first one, where they all transform into like the little like monster people? You know what I mean? Like, you know when Shaggy like falls for Mary Jane, and she's like on the plane with like a Ziploc bag of Scooby snacks, and she's like, yeah, I know I'm meant for dogs, but they're just so tasty. Shaggy's like, I love them too. It's like literally what I had in my mind. All right, when I said it. Refrigeration says that works. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think I'm the only one that's like, guys might not be. But yeah, I think everyone else was like, yeah, why not? Why not, guys? Guys can be gender neutral. Heck yeah. Well, that's what's up, Frisian. Cherry Cole says dogs can consent. Nice, man. Runs away. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard anyone say dogs can consent. I don't know who's saying that, but I don't know if I necessarily agree. Oh, did I forget the... Oh, Peeps is a good one. Who is it? Thank you. Heck yeah. I'm gonna start doing Peeps. Be like, what's wrong with Peeps? Easter time. Yeah, thank you, who is it? I appreciate you. You just solved a decade-long problem in my vocabulary. Kevin. Y'all ever seen the Vine where it's like a bunch of like dudes in the hotel room, and he's like, Kevin, stop, Kevin. He like swings the pillow and like breaks the light. Whenever I see the word Kevin, I always think of that. I think of like my best friend growing up was a guy named Kevin. So whenever I saw it, it's like, Kevin, stop. I always think of him and that Vine combined in my head. And Cherry Cole says a lot of people think dogs consent. That's crazy. I mean, like, they're dogs. I feel like they are smarter than we give them, but at the same time, like, I don't know. You know what I mean? If they don't pay rent, they can't consent. You know what I mean? It's a pretty good general rule. If they don't pay bills, they can't consent. Simply this classic Vine. You take a second to think about it, makes it better. I know. But yeah. The fact that they stop to think about it makes it way better. But Oh, I was gonna say, it was another thing I had on my mind that was like hella funny. Dang. Oh well, it's fine. Oh wait. Cherry Colt, I remember now. Cherry Colt says, peeps are disgusting. How are you fresh out of the package and still taste spoiled? I mean, some people like peeps. But yeah, I feel like every time I eat a peep, I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, what is this? Like, what have we done as a society? It's like literally like the craziest, like crystallized sugar. Like nothing else has sugar like peeps. And when you bite into it, it's like, I feel like every peep I've ever eaten, like I'm pretty sure they have like a factory where they just like let them sit there for like 3 years at a time and then they ship them out. You know what I mean? Like they always taste like they've just been sitting for way too long. I don't think I've ever like eaten a fresh peep. I've never seen someone buy a new box of peeps and be like, yo, so it's like, yo, this is my peeps from 5 years ago. Do you want one? So yeah.
New merch order from Noah.
Thank you, Noah. I appreciate it. You're watching, let me know, I'll pack it right now. Skyler says the only thing peeps are good for is throwing them into microwave to watch them expand. I've never tried that. Let me try that out. Do they explode there? But since we're talking about Kevin, so you know how the song Ken song, but like technically about Kevin's dad, but like he raised me too, pretty much. One of my like childhood memories is the first time I went to Kevin's house. Like, you know, we had like a sleepover, we're hanging out playing games. And I remember Ken was like he was like an IT, so he was like messing around with me. I was like 12, and Ken was like, "Hey, Aaron, like, did you ever get those 2 CDs I sent you?" And I was like, 2 CDs, and he was like, 2 CDs nuts. And that was the first ever D's nuts joke he ever got me with. And now Ken, that's like his whole like, that is like, he lives to do D's nuts jokes. So like it's like his whole everything. And so we had quite the family moment when I did my birthday sale, and I was like, yo, I'm doing like a buy one get 2 free CDs deal. And like he commented on one of my shorts, just said 2 CDs. And it killed me, dude. I literally laughed for like 3 hours. I was like, I feel like that one childhood memory was all just foreshadowing leading up to this one moment where I actually sell CDs. You know what I mean? I don't know. Sharing a quick family moment with y'all, but yeah, that shit killed me. But Tomato says, yeah, the textures of peeps are horrible. The hate on peeps is justified. Yeah, I think I know Zaku was here earlier. Zaku, I'm sorry if I'm putting words in your mouth, but I think the last peep I had, Zaku gave it to me because we were at like an Easter kickback party thing for like the Japanese city pop crew he's in. I think that was the last time I ate a peep. But you know, Zaku might pop back in and be like, "Don't you dare ever say I gave you a peep." You know what I mean? So we'll see. If Zaku happens to pop up. But yeah, my grandma used to buy peeps. But again, it was always like my grandma would buy one like every other year. So it's like she would eat half of them one year and then wait till next Easter and eat the other half. So it was pretty sketch. Yeah, we've talked about the Pepsi Peeps collab before. Or no, Zaku brought it up. It was like Peeps flavored Pepsi. I think they did both, where it was like they had Pepsi that tasted like Peeps, but then they also had like Peep Pepsis. I mean Pepsi Peeps. I don't know. It was crazy. Yeah, I wouldn't want, because again, Peeps has that like, to somebody else's point, the texture, like that weird texture. I don't want to bite into something that tastes like soda that, yeah. Yeah, and Cherry Cola says they did both. Yeah, it was like they collabed each ways. I don't know, one thing I've been thinking about a lot too lately, I don't know why, it's been like kind of like looping my brain. Volks guys did a really good video about the story of Michael Jackson, but I mean, like, who is it already knows, I feel like, really well. And after watching the Jackson's American Dream, the Michael Jackson movie, like at this point I'm like, sign me up for AP Michael Jackson, dude, because at this point I could teach a college course on Michael Jackson's life. So I didn't learn anything too new about it, but yeah, now that I've like watched the same Michael Jackson, their hair catching on fire over and over and over, the damage it did to them psychologically, I'm like, you know what? I can't be Pepsi generation anymore, man. Like, I can't do it. I think I'm kind of done with Pepsi. How dare they hurt Michael? Oh, Cherry Cola, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. Cherry Cola, no! Don't say it! Diana Ross was it. Yeah, I could, yeah, maybe, I mean, I had to like more into it, but like, I don't know, yeah, there's all kinds of goofy stuff in Hollywood when it comes to children. Like, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, keeping it real, we found our entire government is like that, so it's like, at this point, anyway, you know what I mean? I'm not, yeah, it's kind of sad. I said it! Jekyll. I said it! Well, I'm glad you got it off your chest. But yeah, I had to look into that. Because like one thing that, I mean, this is probably way too brutal for the stream, but that is one thing that I think, who was it? Easy, Jerry, easy. If she still makes a successful career, yeah. Do I have everything in here? Yeah, we're good. But other than that, what else is going on? I mentioned to y'all we're gonna do the heat press shirts. That's still going good. I just watched it again, and it still looks like brand new, dude. So I think, yeah. I had Kimberly look up how to get the heat press and all that. So yeah, I think what I'm thinking is we're gonna do Monster Tape 1, right, in September. And I think after that, I'll probably try to launch shirts in like January, if we're lucky, about the time. But that's what I'm thinking in my head right now. Because maybe we'll do shirts in like January, early next year. Another cool thing that happened, or it wasn't cool, but that'll be an instant. Oh, thank you, Diggly. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, yeah. What I'm gonna do, because I pretty much like the way it works is like it's pretty much you buy like a giant sticker, and you buy like this machine that just like melts the sticker into the shirt. And I never bought one before, but I knew about the process to make it, so I like bought a shirt like that from someone who does the heat press thing, and I've been like washing it once a week, and I've just been like every time I get the shirt, I just try to like mess it up, and it still looks like brand new. So, and I'm on like the 7th wash, and it's still looking great. So I'm like, hell yeah, the quality is there, and we can do it. But what's the thing I was gonna say that's like super random, that was like really frustrating, is that my brother did a heat press for a year or two, and it came off. Okay, sick. Well, I'm glad you know about the heat presses already, Digley. Yeah, because I've only ever seen them at like anime conventions, and I heard about the process, but I never like tried it myself. So I wanted to look into it, because the thing about, I don't know, we can get into like nerdy clothing making processes, but I never liked DTG, like where they get the printer and they like literally like the printer ink print on the shirt, because it like gets all messed up super fast. So I've always been more of a screen print guy, but screen print you have to do like 100 shirts, and you kind of like guess what size people have. Yeah, heat press would just make way more sense. So yeah. But one thing that was super random is there's like a company I use to like, you know, do like payments and stuff. Like whenever I buy vinyl, I have to use this company where they do like international money transfer, because the vinyl people that I use are in Canada. But they keep being like, we don't believe you live where you live. And I'm like, why? What reason do you have to believe I don't live where I live? And I like had to talk to like 6 different customer support people. And I was like, do you want me to just send you a selfie of me in my house? And they're like, no, that's not necessary. That's not necessary. And eventually I got into like another customer support person like, I have to verify where you live. I don't believe you. And I was like, you know what? So I literally just took a video selfie of me walking around my house. Like, this is my house. These are my cats right here. Look at the front door. This is my apartment number. This is me. Here's me and my ID sitting next to each other. Here's mail I've got at my house. I filmed like a whole 2-minute video, just like friendly, but very frustrated. I'm here, man. You know what I mean? Like literally everything. And then like 2 seconds later, it was all instantly approved. And I was like, yeah. That was pretty funny. And they're like, no, we don't need a video. We don't need a video. As soon as I sent one over, they were like, actually, yeah, that solved everything. So yeah, I'm doing the stretches for you, Diggly. But yeah, so I guess next time if anyone doesn't believe you, pro tip, just send them a video. Send them a video of you actually just doing the thing they think you're not doing. They'll shut them up real quick. But yeah, I was just kind of scared though, because like, so we had no more confusion. Like, exactly, yeah, because I was like, y'all play too much, man. Like, I'll send you a video. I don't mind. But yeah, it was just stressing me out because I already, you know, the way you buy the vinyls, like you put like half up front and you pay for the half later. So I was like, dude, I gotta, you know what I mean? When the vinyls are done, they're like, hey, look, pay us. I can't be like, oh, sorry, like my app broke because my address is all messed up. I was like, bro, like if I need these vinyls, bro, you better approve my account. You better figure it out. So yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so that was really, I mean, it wasn't cool, but that was something funny that had to happen. What else happened recently? I think that's the main thing since last time we streamed on Tuesday. The only other thing is I'm the one that cares about this, but Ariana Grande got back with her ex, which is kind of funny because the astrology was telling, I think I said this already, but the astrology was telling me that I might get back with my ex, and I was like, I don't want to get back with my ex, no. But then it was her, because the church is so similar. I was like, thank God, Ariana, thank you for taking one for the team. I appreciate you. This is happening to you or it was happening to me. I'm so glad it's you. So yeah. Jerry Cole said lol. Yeah. I need 2 more. Who is it says that's too much work to just get back with someone? I know, right? Yeah. Oh, it was so did y'all hear that like Beyblades are blowing back up? I guess Beyblades are back, dude. What happened is I guess they like started blowing up in like I think China, and then because they blew up in China, they blew up in like other Asian countries, and now they're starting to blow up in the US. Check out who they are. Yeah, they're even scalping them now. Beyblades are starting to get scalped, dude, which is crazy. Who is it? What year are we even in? 2026, dude. Who would have thought? It Chico says, oh my god, leave shit alone. I can't have anything fun. I know, right? Yeah. Yeah, the scalpers are always ruining it. But I don't know, it's one thing that I'm like, I mean, not stoked on the scalping, but what's cool about oh, Digley, I saw my old collection. Well, the thing is, Digley, they're getting scalped all the new ones. It's funny enough. Because the old ones, they're still made of plastic. All the new ones are made of metal. So, like, they're way crazier. Actually very unsafe. So because of that, your old ones might be worth it, might be worth something. But keeping it real, I think people want is the newer ones because they're, like, better for, like, blading. The better to let it rip. Let me give one more of these. But what's it called? Yeah, the thing I was gonna mention is that it's what's cool about doing the whole, like, you know, I guess knowing so many people from the music stuff, or, you know, getting to meet so many people through the music stuff, that there's someone on Instagram that runs like a Beyblading meetup in Atlanta, and we would comment back and forth a lot. And because of them, we would like talk to each other so much, like, you know, just like, yo, Groovy, that was dope that you posted that. You know, like, hey man, like that, you know, and we followed each other. So I'd like see his Beyblade tournaments. And at some point I was like, you know what, man, can you just give me like a quick, like in the comments, what Beyblade should I buy? And they gave me like a whole, like, yo, buy this blade, this stadium, yada, 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 X, Y, Z. You know what I mean? So now I have like I have a couple Beyblades myself. And yeah, mine are all like beat up though, because they're made of metal, so that they could, like, they'll chip each other off and stuff. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, so I'm like, I always get like super lucky when it comes to the trends. I'm always like one step ahead. I like having a know guy. But Digley says, I'm never going to sell my Beyblades. I'm going to hand them down as relics in 2077. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That's what's up. Your kids are going to be hyped. Because by then they'll be completely banned. Because they're like, why would we let children just absolutely launch metal pieces of metal at each other? You know what I mean? Skyer got to fit him a box cutter blades for that extra edge in battle. Literally the extra edge. That's comedy, dude. Hell yeah. But no, for real though, they can get kind of sharp. Because now that they like, because they're made of metal, when they like scrape each other, the sides of my blade are actually kind of like, oh. Like, this is a little unsafe actually. But yeah, Cherry Cole, you make a good point. People would want to hold on to the nostalgia. Can we just break every scalper's hands to preserve the fun of things? Yeah, I mean, probably, yeah. And Cherry Cole's, I'm not even a Beyblade or a Pokemon fan. But I am a fashion and Hello Kitty fan. I fucking hate Hello Kitty and fashion scalpers. Yeah, fashion scalpers are wild. I didn't know, what's it called? Hello Kitty got scalped. Because Hello Kitty collabs with everybody. I feel like there's so much Hello Kitty stuff out in the world. What was I gonna say about Beyblades? I forgot. There's something else I was gonna say about them. What was funny though is that one of the examples in the video I watched about the Beyblade comeback, this one popped at me. They said that like when Beyblades were trending again in Asia, there was some dude that like made, I don't know, they had some restaurant and they posted on their Facebook page like, yo, if you can beat me in a Beyblade battle, I'll give you a free meal. And he was like, I'm that confident that I can't lose. I have the best Beyblade. So it was pretty funny. I was like, that's adorable. But I know we haven't streamed that long, but if y'all don't mind, I think I probably should do one more order after this one, and I think we'll call it, just because I have to like lock in on all these orders. I'm not gonna lie, because I have sorry, I'm not trying to flex actually, but I have like this, like you can't really see it, but like this is a stack. Make sure I don't show this one. It's like this thick, right? And then I have to do another like this thick tonight. So I gotta like, I'm just gonna like throw on like some music and just do an order spread. Yeah. I mean, I would, but I think I would drop them all. Like, I already put them in order. Yeah, I don't know. Who's it? That's a lot. Yeah, and I'm super thankful. Like, not ever trying to complain, but also I'm like, I don't want people to be like, hey man, where's my stuff? You know what I mean? Which, so actually someone low-key emailed me like, so it was a simple mistake. Well, actually real quick, Cherry says, there are people who buy up all the samurai item and charge 800. Okay, that's gross, Cherry Cola. I know people were doing that on Depop. Cherry Cola, Kaiju Flex Alert. I don't know. But sure, that's completely. Thank you, Sabidale. Diggly, don't leave us. I'm sorry, Diggly. Yeah, I just gotta like lock all the way in. Like, I'm gonna make copy right now and just, I don't know, go on overdrive. I'm sorry, Diggly. I'll be back Tuesday. It'll be a lot more chill by then too, because it was just like the first big rush. Did a Juicy Couture as well. Yeah. Yeah, the fashion reseller game is crazy. That was like the OG scalper. J. Cole says understandable. Did I really forget to print out the thing again? That's the thing. I'm sorry. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's just because, I don't know, sometimes it'd be dumb. Like, I have to open this up because I forgot to get the person's name. My brother had to lock the bag. That's crazy. One to Kyle. Shouts out to Kyle, dude. Well, they had to lock the bags. This out. Yeah. What was I gonna say about oh, the simple, yeah. So what was, speaking of where's my stuff? Someone commented on the free CD thing. They were like, hey man, it's been like a year and you never mailed me my thing. And I was like, I've mailed every single order. I have signed and shipped every single order. So I was like, yo, can you like email me and like we can figure it out? And they sent me the order number, right? Again, it was a simple mistake, but they sent me the order number and they said it's been a year. And I looked and I was like, this order's from 3 years ago. And I was like, So I was like, hey man. So I like took a screenshot like of the order being fulfilled and stuff like that on my end. And I blanked out all the information because I like, just in case I don't want to like send someone's personal information. So I like blanked everything out. And I was like, hey man, can you tell me like your email address and like, the address? I just gave them just a city, but like, can you tell the city you might have shipped it to? And then like, they were like, and it went to Arizona and they're like, why? It should have gone to Georgia. And I was like, and they sent me a screenshot of the Shopify order. It was a completely different artist. And I was like, brother, I've never made this album in my life. And they were like, oh shit, my bad. It was pretty funny. It's like, you guys both just made funky music. I just heard it and I was like, oh, it must be the same guy. It's like, no, man. I've never made that in my life. It was kind of cute. Here goes this damn lawyer. And I was like, yeah, you gotta, honest mistake. Exactly, it was an honest mistake. It was just kind of funny. He was like, you never shipped me my album. I was like, oh shit, let me fix it for you. Like, wait a minute. I don't make that album, man. It was kind of funny. But here goes the Juicy Couture and Hardy and Von Dutch bags. Oh yeah. You know what's crazy, Cherry Cola? Please, they screenshotted the Wikipedia article and the video I watched, but I heard Von Dutch actually is like, so the guy that made Von Dutch, like the OG Von Dutch, is like ridiculously racist. Because I guess after he passed, they like found his diary and they're looking through it. He was just like, so many journalists was like, I hate people that aren't white. And it's like, Jesus. So he never like, to my knowledge, they never like did a whole like, but like, I guess their personal beliefs were that. So it's like, oh my God, yeah. But let me, I don't know. Before all the Von Dutch people come find the stream and yell at me. Yeah, Von Dutch. Well, and this the first was on Google. Let me actually read the article because Google be using AI. You can't read the first thing. Yeah, whenever I watch a YouTube video and they just like take the first thing from Google, I'm like, that's AI, right? Just didn't. Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, I guess he was like a really big fan of the Nazi Party back in the day. But who says we can never win sometimes? Yeah, I mean, yeah. You know. Yeah, there's a couple articles about it. Yeah, even Reddit agrees. Okay, cool. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am crazy, but not on this one. I'm valid. J. Cole says, damn, I bought a shirt. I mean, you know, just, hey, sell them on Depop. We're the seller now, you know what I mean? I don't know. Or you can do whatever you want with it, you know what I mean? And I guess it wasn't like they never made Nazi stuff, but yeah, it's just, or just don't buy anymore. I mean, it's okay. I think you'll be all right. It's going forward. Somebody else says, yeah. Yeah, because I think, you know, Von Dutch was started in like German World War II times. That's why. Which doesn't make it, I'm just, you know, doesn't make it okay, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, that's why he was like, yeah. But Miss Nunn says, happy late birthday. Sorry to join me. Yeah, no worries, dude. Hey, it's super all good. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the birthday wishes. How you doing? How you feeling? And now you know. Research for buying. Yeah. Well, yeah. But it's at the same time. Who is it? I hate that the world is. I mean, yeah. Actually, no. I think I hate that the world is like. Yeah, the research stuff for you. But like, why can't you just sell stuff and be a normal person? You know what I mean? Is that too much to ask for? Can you just be normal, please? Why can't my cookies just be made by somebody that has okay thoughts about the world? You know what I mean? Yeah, whenever I like do decide to get into like a new like a better word, like product category, I do try to do like research. Like my favorite thing is I always like whenever I'm about to buy like a new brand or get into like, you know, like a brand that I plan on buying like over and over and over. Hey,
new merch order from Douglas.
Thank you, Douglas. I appreciate you for watching. I mean, watch. Oh my god, supporting. And grab my stuff. If you're watching later, let me know. Yeah, see, it's time. It's time for me to. My brain is running on 2 miles per hour right now. Wait, whenever I get into a new brand that I know I'm about like a cookie brand, because you'll buy cookies over and over and over, I'll like look up the brand name and just put controversy on Google to see like what pops up, to see if it's like if there's anything that I'm like, I don't know if I want to support that. You know what I mean? And Who's it says very much the lines between normal skills and evil is just a big blur. One big blur, yeah. That's why I really appreciate like artists and stuff that are just like normal people. Like I love Vince Staples. Like I remember one thing they were saying like, why aren't you ever in the controversy stuff? He's like, you know, because I do my show and I go home to my hotel after and I just watch Netflix. Yeah, I mean, that's what I do. I'm like, hell yeah, dude. I want more normal people making my stuff that I consume. And Ms. Nunn says, I'm doing good, man. Been feeling better, finishing up work at the moment. I'm glad to hear you're feeling better, dude. Heck yeah. And that's cool, you're finishing up work. You're working on a Sunday. I feel, hey, low-key, I guess same. I'm doing music, you know, that's what I love to do, but same. I feel you. All right, like I said, one more order and then we'll call it. The last one is this one from Jace. Shout out to Jace. Very cool. Get your controversy. Nobody sees me. I don't know. I feel like so. What's wild is learning more about history and stuff. I kind of do believe the truth comes out eventually. You know what I mean? I think the truth always does come out eventually, even if it's like posthumously. Like someone eventually is gonna find out. And that's what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean? But I think, even if it's not like big national news, or even if it's like, yeah, I mean, even if it's like a small family thing, like, you might have like a great granddaughter that finds out, oh, what? Yeah, I mean, so. I don't know. It makes sense as a little random note. I was surprised how Paul Vince was at a live show. Yeah, right? Yeah, I've seen them live, I think like twice. They are like super tall, low key. And who says so true? Well, sometimes, yeah, true, yeah. But that being said, though, you know, if as long as they find out when you're not still alive, like, hey, if you don't mind that, I don't think I have anything to hide. That's one thing I think about pretty often. Like, what if what truths would come out about me? That like someone could be like, that's crazy. I don't think there is. Not even like saying that to like pre-cancel myself, you know, and pre-defend myself. But you know, I genuinely don't think there is. Maybe I said some like crazy stuff in like skate videos when I was a kid, but you know, that's like, oh my god, this is my knowledge. So yeah. So yeah. But even then, like, I think the thing I was the most like wild about maybe was like skate videos and stuff that I like was a part. But even we went back and rewatched some of them, and I was like, there was nothing I did that was like, oh my god, I did the, you know what I mean? Because I was like, I was in high school, but even with that, like, I was in high school. It wasn't nothing I said that I was like, oh wow, I would hate me now. You know what I mean? I mean, something I cringe at, but you know what I'm trying to say. But yeah. Also, do y'all remember Boxy by any chance? Super random. But I saw a thing that was like, shouts out to Boxy. But I feel like you gotta be, it's like a millennial meme. Because of Streaming University, I was like thinking like, Boxy would have crushed it as a streamer. If they were. Who's ever heard of that? Yeah, so there was like, this is like OG, like, I was like 7 when I saw this, but yeah, Boxy is like an old meme. But yeah, Boxy was she made like a couple videos where it was just like I'm an anime girl on the internet, but like turned up to 11. So like super like, oh, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It was like really adorable, but it like blew up, and she, I don't know, for lack of a better word, she was the first e-girl, you know what I mean? Before there was, like, the concept e-girl wouldn't happen till like 10 years later, but she was low-key the first e-girl, you know what I mean? But yeah, I saw a picture on Threads that was like, if you know who this is, you're old. I was like, fuck. Boxy's the name I heard. I was saying the olden times, dude, but yeah. I had a friend that met her once too, and I was like, yo, you met Boxy? I don't know. She was the OG e-girl. But I don't know, just Streaming University reminded me of her because I saw that tweet, and then I was like, she would have crushed it on Twitch, dude. Good, y'all are ancient. Oh, Cherry Cola, JK, no worries. In internet years, yeah. But even then, I think it's because I was also, not that I'm trying to make excuse for myself, but I've been on the internet since I was like 6. So I remember like seeing Boxy the first time I was like 7. I'm like, oh wow, it's a new meme. So yeah. Actually, no, I would have been like 12 or 11. Because YouTube was made in 2006. So yeah. But yeah. Other than that, I've also been watching videos of people like buying food off of Facebook Marketplace and trying it out. So that's been like super interesting to me. I think that's super sick that like, I didn't know you could buy like homemade food on Facebook Marketplace. Huh? Yeah. I guess lots of people are like, so I guess the thing that happened is that because of COVID, no, because of COVID, in California, they passed a law that was like, if you're like a small business, you're allowed to sell food from your own home. So rather than having like force restaurants to like go back in their restaurant, pay the rent, and continue their business from the restaurant location, they would allow like small business owners to make the food from their house instead and then sell it directly from their house. So because of that law that got passed, it never got revoked afterwards. So now, technically in the state of California, I'm pretty sure you can still like sell food from your house. So it'd be like, you know, like Craigslist, yo, I'll make you like some crazy gumbo for $20, or like you want a barbecue platter, $20. And so there's like small businesses that are like making barbecue plates from their backyard and then sell to people. And but because of that, people will make like TikTok viral foods, except good, and you can buy it from someone, you know what I mean? And it tends to be cheaper because it's just like homemade ingredients and you're just buying it directly from the person. Yeah. But I can just see everyone in chat. It's just like, but this says, oh, that makes sense about selling food from home. Jericho is like, no. So it was like, huh? Jericho, someone got pissed on your food. I just know it. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I think they still have to follow the same safety regulations, but like to your point, who's really going to people's houses to be like, hey, did you wash your hands? Who just said, I'd rather get meat off a Temu. That's comedy. I'd rather get meat off a Temu before I bought off of Facebook Marketplace. That's kind of valid. That's kind of valid, low key. And Miss Nunn says, I have a relative who owns a bakery, so that makes sense. They were selling from, yeah, okay, yeah. So Miss Nunn kind of, you know what I mean? Kind of gets it. But yeah, like, that was the idea, is that if you owned like your own restaurant business, like when COVID happened, they couldn't like, you know, a lot of them like lost, like, hey, I can't pay the rent anymore, or their lease ended. They didn't like want to force people to keep up their rents to like continue their business if like people couldn't go. Yeah, I mean, so it's kind of like a ghost kitchen except from your house. So that's the thing. But the law just never got like unrevoked afterwards. But it simply does is, damn, I take a chance if it rated highly. And y'all see they're selling snacks on Temu now? Oh shit. That's wild. But yeah, but I watched a YouTube video from a Mythical Kitchen where they just like literally went around LA and just bought a bunch of different ones. Someone made like potato balls covered in like hot Cheeto dust. And they were like, yo, these are so good. And what's also nice too is that cherry cola, I'd rather eat rat poison. Cherry cola, you're on it today, hell yeah. But yeah. But the thing that was kind of cool about it is that like, you know, there was someone who was like dead ass, like this is like my grandma's Filipino like recipe on how I made I forgot what it was, but it was like some wild, like, you know, you get like the sushi wraps that you buy, or seaweed wraps, and you just like kind of dip it in. You eat, like, it was like yo, this is so good. But like if you weren't Filipino, you don't get to try Filipino food, so it was like a good way to be like, yo, I want like a home cooked Filipino meal. Facebook Marketplace apparently, or any Craigslist, whatever. But yeah. And the Miss Nun says, yo, a friend told me a story about a dude selling cuts of meat from his pickup truck at a parking lot. That's also wild. I mean, kind of like the tamale lady, I mean, if you think about it, except now it's like, yo, trying to get some meat. This is a video, put the laughing emoji, yeah. So I gotta bring up tops and no, Cherry Cola, I'm saying it's all good, yeah. No, I you know, I mean, I appreciate the passion. No worries, we can be passionate. Yeah, who's to say? It's all good. Yeah, I just bring it up more just like, because I thought it was funny. I was like, hell yeah. But somebody else says, that's fair, I gotta see the expiration date and how well the boxes sell if we're buying from their local warehouse. Yeah, that's the thing that's kind of like, I don't know. Because I watched another video about people during COVID were selling food on TikTok, funnily enough, like small businesses. And like one of them wasn't like jarring their like pickles correctly. So because of that, it was like a breeding ground for botulism. And like someone actually reported them to the FDA. And they were like, if you bought this, like you need to throw it away immediately with gloves on. Like don't even breathe next to the jar that you bought. Because they did not know what they were doing. Somebody else says, ugh. Jiggle says, oh my god, I remember that. The pink sauce. Yeah, the pink sauce. The one that I saw was like pickle me something. Like pickle me plenty or something like that. It was something kind of goofy like that. But yeah, it was pretty wild. Was this holy? I remember that one too. Yeah. Yeah, so that's my YouTube rabbit hole I'm in, is just like watching people make food at home, and some of them, what you'd expect, super sketchy, you might die. Some of them, if it's local, it might be pretty good. Because the thing about the local one is that like the TikTok one, they were shipping it to you. So it was like, bro, like there's no way. But like the local ones, like they would meet up with them. So it was like a local Filipino grandma that they would meet up with, either at her house or like, you know, like a park or something where they exchange the money for the food. And then, yeah. So that's like, you know, they just made it like 2 hours before you went to go buy it, hopefully. You know what I mean? Well, no, because it'd still be warm. So yeah, so they just made it like just before. And then you go meet up with them. And the pink sauce was always changing brightness. Yeah, I saw that like low-key after they like commercialized it, it was like turned from pink to like brown. It was comedy too. His pink sauce was just like ranch. That's all it really was. It was ranch with food dye. So every time I see the pink stuff for cleaning, I always remember the pink sauce. Yeah, that's the thing, is that their names are too close. Pink stuff and pink sauce are way too close. I'm sure someone tried to eat the pink stuff thinking it was pink sauce. And she made the blue sauce? Oh, damn. It's just ranch with blue dye. Oh my god. Ranch with blue food coloring this time rather than pink. How the hell? Why? Money. Oh man, I've never seen such a clear answer in my life. But all right. So yeah, so this is the last order I was gonna do. Jace, if you happen to watch this, thank you, Jace. But yeah, I gotta lock in to do all these orders because again, I have like 30 here and I gotta print out another 30 and do that. So I think I'm gonna be up till like super late. Okay, let me put this away real quick. And then I think we'll call it. Yeah, thanks for all y'all. I appreciate the birthday wishes especially. It means a lot, y'all. Like I especially wanted to stream today just to be like, birthday. So yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Chericole says, have you heard of the candy skewer lady? I have not. And Chericole says, no problem. Hey. Yeah, if you don't mind, can I just Google it, Chericole? Because yeah, I'll Google it when I watch the stream tomorrow. Because I'm watching again tomorrow. While I'm doing all my Monday stuff. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, future me when I watch the VOD, Google candy skewer lady. Or Suker? No, skewer, I'm sure. Yeah. Watch her from Lay's. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch this tomorrow when I do I call it my accounting day is what I call it. So yeah. But sick. But yeah, other than that, I think we'll call it here. Anything else I have to say? I don't know, I just appreciate y'all with all the birthday wishes. It means a lot. I'm 31 now. Someone who here is. People have been telling me I'm almost an unk. I'm not an unk quite yet. Oh, but Lay's is lazy? Okay, cool. Sick. Candy skewer lady, lazy. Sick. Hey, 31, I know, right? But Cherry Cola, catch you around. Who is it says? No problem. That means more bone breaking for you. Yeah. Oh, TN Comedy, I'm sorry, I'm just leaving. Digley says you look 25. What's funny, Digley, is I went to a little meetup. And yeah, someone was like, what are you, like 20? And I was like, 30. And they were like, ow. TN Comedy says, happy birthday. Oh, thank you, dude. I appreciate it. Thanks for the raid. I'm just ending, TN Comedy. I'm so sorry, but I'm just about to end. I'm so sorry, raiders. But I gotta pack a bunch of orders. And I'm about to like lock in on the podcast and just like try to get this. You have like I don't know, you can't see it all because it's like the brightness, but yeah, it's like 60. Which I'm super thankful for. But TN Comedy says all good. Okay, well dude, thank you. I appreciate you stopping by though. And being so kind. Heck yeah, dude. But on that note, all right, y'all, I'll catch y'all around. I'm gonna say bye to everybody. Catch you around Skyer. Catch you around Who Is It? Catch you around Simply Adeo. Catch you around The Best Nun. Catch you around Cherry Cola. Catch you around TN Comedy. Catch you around, and that's everyone I can see in chat. Yeah. But yeah, catch you. Thank you all so much. Thank you again for the birthday wishes. You know, the movie to the Animal Crossing. Remember, catch you around Digley. Heck yeah. And until next time, somebody else says again, happy birthday. Hope you had a good one. See you guys in the next one. I did, dude. I ate so much hot pot. It was crazy. But yeah, take it easy, y'all. Thank you again for the birthday wishes for real. And yeah, we're streaming on Tuesday, so your free Tuesday. We'll be here hanging out. And hopefully I have as many orders, but yeah, but we can focus more next time. Do a normal time stream. But yeah, anyways, I'll catch you around. Take it easy. Enjoy your Sunday. And thank you so much again for my birthday. Later, y'all. Peace.